Okay, this is Timmy thinking about the new Power Play KSP 710 49 keys keyboard with drumming, score instruments, and a rhythm, or a Casio SA80.
Favorite movie, favorite cookie flavor, and the answer to the favorite movie is Some Like It Hot, which is a film within the Overwatch universe, probably a reference to Some Hot. According to the poster, it stars AI, Shyless, Despion 4.0, and Hiseo Takahashi. The answer to the favorite cookie flavor is Nueva Sabor Delicia, which is a flavor reference in an email on the Jimenez account. And this next part will explain how the answer to secret came from. In M. Jimenez's email account, there is an email called Producción de Correo Electrónico that looks like this. If you look at this email, you'll notice that the only letters that are bolded are the C and R between and not, internal, as you can see internal. So these next parts are quite a big jump, and presumably they are practical game designers who also help organize the technology. In fact, a lot of this probably wouldn't have been solved this fast otherwise. So of course I'll be leaving a link to them down below the description. So anyway, this is kind of a big jump. If you go to the terminal and you use the command about term, you'll get this text. Open source lightweight shell terminal. Anything with a terminal 1.1.0 expanded support. So if you take the first word of each of these words, the ones that are bolded, and you concatenate them together, you get open anything 1.1.0. And that is the answer to the third question from the overall prompt, the one for secret. So once you enter in all three answers, some like it box, nuevas, sabor, delicias, and open anything 1.0, this will give you okay, and then you'll have admin access to the terminal along with a new set of commands. So the new admin set of commands that you have are ls, which lists files by path, cat, which reads files by path, exec, which executes a file. So if you start by using ls, two files will be listed out. Payload and v underscore ilqh underscore naq.html. And if you use the rotation 23 cipher, that would be from a underscore find underscore p. If you use the next of the admin command, cat, along with the v underscore ilqh underscore naq.html, you'll get text for the ASCII characters on the page of this key. So if you take this ASCII key and you decipher it using the affine cipher, you'll get this. Some keys are shaped as locks, index. And then if you use the third admin command, exec, with the file payload, so it's exec payload, you'll get this prompt asking you for an activation code. And before I even tell you about this prompt, the answer to it is one of the biggest concerns of the whole software ARG. So I'm just genuinely curious if any of you guys know what the answer to this prompt would be before I even say it. Just ask yourself, what was one of the biggest concerns of the whole software ARG? From my perspective, a ton of people always ask me about this, and there was nothing that it ever went to. That's the answer to this. So if you think you know what that is, if you think you know what the biggest concern of the whole software ARG was, or one of them at least, then pause the video, type in the comments, and post it so that when I do say what it is, you won't be able to go back and cheat. That way you can actually see if you got it right. No cheating. So here it is. One of the most commonly asked questions about the whole Hoover ARG, from what I've seen, is what do they use this for? Well, nothing until now. The answer to this prompt was the Tracer trailer. Remember this thing way back in the beginning of the Summer Games? It came out on August 2nd, 2016 via the Welcome to the Summer Games trailer, and it was this text on Tracer's trailer. Most people at the time assumed that it was in base 64, which would be the base output. And the clue about some keys shaped as locks was meant to put people in the right direction of the tracer trail since it's used as a key ultimately, but initially people were expecting it to be solved since it was salted. So anyway, if you use that tracer trail string with the activation code to the exact payload, you get this very reminiscent set of text to a momentinTime.com that says establishing connection, Sombra Protocol version 2.2, and then La Planta Nuclear de Dorado Sobrecargada, terminating connection. So once you do that, at the upper right part of the screen, it'll add you to a counter of people that also completed the session. So towards the end of the day on November 1st, the counter that was for people that executed the payload was nearing or passing 100. So numerical.ms began listing as you see here. And of course, it had the somber scroll that we come to expect. There was a message in Spanish beneath the scroll, which when translated into English says, "Good job, Force. I would not have done it without your help. Anyway, I got the resources needed for the next hit, so 11. Expect to hear from you in the coming days. We wanted to send something to thank you. Hopefully you can use it. До свидания, friends." До свидания being the Russian phrase for goodbye. Which kind of makes sense that you would say it in Russian, because if you saw in the previous video about the artwork for Somber on Website Industries, that's also in Russia, so the time makes sense. And the thing that she sent was the Dia de los Muertos spray that was added to the PC version of the game right away. There was also this added to the source code that said misdirection. So if you go to numerical.mx/misdirection/index.html, just as we found all the other sections of the website, such as the previous take control, you will see this, which gives us Sombra Protocol version 2.3, establishing connection with Sombra Protocol version 2.3 initiated, forwarding the data from the numerical usernauts to their targets, deciphering the target password, access granted to the directory of WolfSkyIndustries.com, and so if you go to WolfSkyIndustries.com, all we have is this placeholder in Russian that translates to server is overloaded and under maintenance. So as you guys can see, there obviously was a whole lot of stuff that did happen in November 1st, even though to most people it seemed like nothing really happened. Maybe not in terms of conclusions, but the ARG itself definitely moved forward. Right before I was about ready to upload this video, PlayOverwatch.com released another post that has to do with the whole song of ARG. It's a really short one, so I'll just read it out to you guys real quick. Dorado, Mexico. Today, a defiant Guillermo Patero announced that he is temporarily stepping down as CEO of Numerico following recent revelations by the Solar Hacker Collective. Unprecedented protests and widespread civil unrest that took place yesterday. Perhaps the most visible evidence of the incidents that can be seen in this widespread somber graffiti that has been reported around the world. While his long-term future in America is still in doubt, sources within the company believe that this could be the end for the popular executive. However, they stress that he has not officially resigned or been relieved of his duties, as some within the company still have faith in the current leader. Whether the move will appease public opinion that has turned against America in recent weeks remains to be seen. Patero has reiterated that he expects to be fully exonerated from the authority of the company's conduct and continued investigation into the hacking of the American systems that led to the release of emails. Lost in the recent news is a reported second breach into the American system, which has security insiders concerned that the company's wide-ranging network of infrastructure could still be compromised. Similar breaches have been reported around the world, including, most recently, Sky Industries, Russia's premier anti-public security force. So as you guys can see, the plan is in motion, and there's a whole lot going on since November 1st, but yet Sombra herself is still not released. And if you guys are watching this video on the day it came out, that would mean that BlizzCon is tomorrow, which means that if Sombra's going to come out, it might be tomorrow. So anyway, I'm going to cut the video here because there was a lot that was covered, but if you didn't check out the previous video on the official Sombra artwork, make sure you check that out. It will be linked down below in the description of this video. And
okay, I was listening to an MLS 4700. Over and out.
So check that video out if you haven't yet. And for all of you guys